Forward South is the lead organisation for the Belfast South Early Intervention Project. Our role really is we're the glue, and together we work with our partners to support them delivering a bespoke service to families and children in South Belfast to help them get the best start in life. This film highlights the brilliant work of our partner organisations and really helps show the great impact that this programme is having on the lives of children and their families.
Through the Belfast South Early Intervention Project, Sure Start has been able to develop services to include more perinatal services. So we've been able to offer things like parenting education in the antenatal stages within community settings. This makes perinatal education more accessible to families who wouldn't usually have that information. Feedback from families has shown us that they find using Sure Start services not as intrusive as using statutory services. As part of the project, we provide drop-in parent and baby sessions. These drop-in services have really positive feedback from parents, because what you have is actually access to antenatal and postnatal education, health advice, advice about the baby's developmental needs, all under the one roof and in a very informal setting.
Perinatal programmes delivered by Sure Start provide an important opportunity for parents to get together, meet with other parents, and to ensure that they have the information that they need. Part of that is encourage them to breastfeed and also to encourage them to develop close and loving relationships with their baby starting in pregnancy. The programmes that are delivered by Sure Start provide those opportunities to ensure that parents are equipped and they know how to give their baby the best possible start in life.
I've been a midwife for 15 years, and for the last year I came to work in Sure Start as part of their perinatal team. What we do is we run a range of programmes to look at different aspects of women's care and to help them on their journey through their pregnancy. We start antenatally with antenatal classes. We also introduce a lot of programmes about getting to know their baby while the baby's in their uterus, and we do a lot of programmes about teaching the mums how important it is to communicate with their baby while they are still in their tummy, and that then leads on to the programmes that we do after the baby's born. Again, we're always working on baby's brain development, and that would include massage. We also do sensory play to get babies used to different textures, different feelings, different sounds, and we also do sing and sign. People think baby that's under 6 months old, what are they going to get out of sing and sign? But actually it's amazing. You see them getting really excited and smiling because they know exactly what's coming next. So that's some of the programmes that we run.
I found it really rewarding. As a first-time mum, I came down to antenatal classes and everything, and I just found the staff here lovely and all knowledgeable, and if it wasn't for Sure Start, I don't know where me and Ada would be going for our communication skills, our social skills, and just overall for me just to meet new mums and to learn everything.
The Love and Learning programme is a programme made up of 8 children from the South Belfast area. It is targeted at 2 to 3 year olds. Our main aim is to help develop their emotional needs, their well-being. We also work alongside parents. We do many play programmes, state plays for the parents to come play with their children. Their choice of free play. We carry out observations and planning, to promote this. We have a screening tool which we do twice a year. We also link in with South Belfast Sure Start's speech therapist. We do a lot of programmes with the parents, things such as transitioning into school, routines. We've had the dental nurse in to talk about dummies, the list is endless.
It is invaluable for us as nursery teachers in the South Belfast area. We can definitely see those children who have benefited from early intervention from the Love and Learning programme in Sure Start. Those children are coming into us, they're much more settled, their development is further on, and even those children who then would have specific needs and difficulties, they have already been picked up So instead of us starting from scratch, getting to know the children, we are already ready to go with these children because of the valuable work that the Love and Learning programme does for us.
It is a brilliant programme, I highly recommend it. She has enjoyed it, we've enjoyed the stay and play. I've learned things, she's learned things, we've learned things together. Can't praise it enough, it's absolutely amazing. And the staff were fantastic.
She loves coming every day. She learned her colours, she learned numbers, the alphabet even a wee bit as well. And I'm sure if I didn't have this to come to, because she didn't get into the 2-year-old programme, it would have just been terrible.
He's really happy with the programme. I am so glad he got a place in it. You know, he used to not settle anywhere. I had to take him out of a few places beforehand, you know, when he was a wee bit younger, so this is definitely the best thing for him and to get him ready for nursery and later on in life.
The Moving Up project has been a great success to date. We have worked with 9 schools in the South Belfast area and over 192 children and their parents have been involved in the project. All of those have said that the project has really helped them, and the transition project as a whole has been designed to increase well-being and reduce anxiety in the transition process.
The benefits of the Moving Up project are that the children will learn to listen carefully, they will communicate more, they will learn to relax, they will learn to deal with their feelings and those of others.
I have been asked from the Moving Up project to come in and facilitate mindfulness sessions throughout numerous schools in South Belfast. We have been working with children from nursery right up to P7. We have also been working one-to-one with their parents, which has been very successful. Within these sessions, we have been doing a range of activities, from animal breathing to drawing and even using Play-Doh as a stress relief. The Moving Up project definitely has had a big impact on the children. The mindfulness sessions have really given the children the skills and an insight on how to relax, the importance of taking time out, especially in times such as transitioning from nursery to P1 and the transition from P7 into their next level of education, which comes with all different kind of issues and concerns.
The Moving Up project has had a huge impact on the children in our school. More specifically, it has given the children knowledge on how to safeguard their mental health. It has taught them how to recognise their emotions and feelings, even negative emotions and feelings, and how to deal with that. They've got many skills from the Moving Up project that help them then transition successfully into secondary school. More specifically, as a classroom teacher in class, what I notice is an increase in confidence, concentration levels and behaviour levels, and the mindfulness that was taught through the Moving Up project gives the children the opportunity to develop strategies and skills that they can independently use within the classroom when they are experiencing negative feelings.
So Barnardo's Family Connections is delighted to be delivering the family support strand of the Belfast South Early Intervention Service. So we are working with families of primary age children. When things just get a bit challenging for families, we offer home visits and our workers go in and work with families just to help families see what things are going really well and what they're good at and what they seem to be managing and the sort of supports they have around them that help them to do well, but then also to identify some things that maybe aren't going so well and that they'd like to work on to change and improve. And we can link them into maybe other organisations or community groups that are working locally. And just make sure that they get the supports they need to try to improve things in their family life. We deliver short parenting programmes. We do the Take 5 Steps to Wellbeing, a programme based on that approach. And then we also do a programme called Boosting Brains, which helps parents think about things they can do to support their child's brain development and build strong parent-child relationships.
The Family Connection programme has helped me understand my children better and stay a lot calmer. There's some things I do different now, such as don't go back to bed when the kids go to school. I help out with a breakfast club in the mornings and we go out and help my sister with her twins.
I also feel like my relationship with my son has improved a lot because we've got better communication. Also, there's not so much anger on his part whenever we're trying to leave activities, because we've now learnt the visual countdown. And then we've also found out about local services in the area as well that we've now been able to get involved with. There's like mummies groups, summer schemes, etc. And I'm actually in the process of doing the Take 5 programme as well, which I've learnt about through this programme.
The funding we've received has enabled Sólás to provide various clubs and activities to children and young people, as well as supporting families. The demand that we receive for all of our services is always overwhelming, and the support that we've been given has allowed us to provide that service to a lot more children and young people than we would have been able to. There are families who are at a loss as to what to do. They might have a family member, a young person who's been recently diagnosed with autism, and they're looking for outlets, which are very few and far between. So because of the support that we've been given, the funding that we've been allocated, we've been able to help an awful lot of those families.
I go out to families on a one-to-one basis, and we go out to around 12 families a year, and I go out for approximately 12 to 18 weeks depending on the needs of the family, and I do one-on-one support, putting things in place for the children and the families themselves. Benefits of the home support programme are that children and parents are given the support directly in the home. By being referred to us, they get one-to-one support. So recently I've worked with a family where the child was school refusing for a little over a year, and so by going out to the family I put lots of interventions in place, and little by little the child got more confident in himself, his anxieties started to go away, and he has been attending school now for the last 2 or 3 weeks. That's such a success story and something that we're very proud of, that we can get children back into the community and back into education.
My son attended the Saturday Sólás Club, and at the very beginning he was quite anxious, and I suppose that anxiety was in me as well, but through time and through regular attendance he became much more social, I suppose, for want of a better word. Some of the activities that they provided were activities that then I was able to carry on at home. They were new things that I hadn't thought of. So for me the benefits have been great, and for him also the benefits have been phenomenal.
The funding made available from the Social Investment Fund in the Executive Office represents one of the most significant investments in early intervention in South Belfast. From looking at this programme and its successes over the past year, I think we're able to very clearly identify the wonderful impact that this investment is having. I would urge government to continue this investment in South Belfast and to sustain it. This programme is teaching us a whole lot of things. It's teaching us about trends and gaps that we weren't aware of in terms of service provision, but it's also teaching us about the strengths when the community and voluntary sector really work together to deliver outcomes for children and young people. It's been a real success.